Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Grim Dawn, and last time we started wandering around the area around Homestead. Finally discovered at the very end of the video another area we needed to deal with, so we're going to work on that.
That skill's not good.
Those look like giant crawfish. Good grief. Okay, so we are cleaning out their egg here. Oh, Meg's over this way. Falcon's Swoop has reached rank 5. Whoa! Alright, so I tried something new with the sound. I discovered a audio, I don't want to call it a trick, but a technique called ducking. And hopefully, with it, you will be able to hear me, even over the game sound. We'll see how it works. Always like discovering new tips. Alright, so it says return to Douglas in Homestead. Oh, we might as well kill a few more of these things on the way back, right? Oh, I'll take that. I see what they mean by farms are just completely infested with these things. They're like locusts. Anything in here? Oh, yes, there is. Dayla's diary. Just collect Dayla's diary, return the diary to Dayla Thornsberry and Homestead. We get to read it. Oh, excerpt. Oliver doesn't want me writing in here anymore. He says it fills my head with dreams when there's work to be done around the farm. So I've been writing at night when he's asleep. He cannot stop the muse that pulls the strings of my heart. The Weeping Oak by Dayla Thornsbury. The limbs of a nearby tree tapped a steady rhythm against the bedroom window. Another storm was building up on the horizon, but Dayla could not shake the feeling that this would not be just another shower. She sat up in her bed and took a quick glance at her husband Oliver. He was still fast asleep. Not even a hurricane would stir that man from his slumber. Dayla got up, making sure not to shift the covers off her husband. She tiptoed to the wardrobe and retrieved her gear, a well-worn suit of light leather armor and her trusty sword, Stormheart. The blade sparked with electricity as she removed it from its scabbard. The enchantment was still as strong as the day she had found it in the tomb north of Darkvale. Dela replaced the blade and hooked the scabbard into her belt. She took one last glance at Oliver before heading out the door. It was best he did not know about her little nightly vigils. He would just worry himself sick, and Dela could not stand to see him so obsessed over her safety. The wind whipped Dela's hair around her face. She stepped out the front door. The rain was already starting to pick up. The ground was drenched with moisture, turning the path into mud. Dela care- Dela tread carefully, planting every step on a stone or where the ground was still firm. At last she arrived at the edge of a lone oak tree, a place she could be alone with her thoughts. But there was something off about the spot that night. A deep sense of dread immediately overcame her. I knew you'd come out to greet me, Dela, my dear. A ghastly voice spoke from behind the tree. Dela drew Stormheart, its sparking surface turning the raindrops into mist. A dark figure showed itself and calmly walked towards her. She could not see the man's face, but she knew well who he was. Come now, is there any way to greet your brother? The man spoke again. Dela did not say a word. Instead, she let her blade do the talking for her. The figure countered her blows with a blade of his own, a burning sword that left streaks of fire across the air with every swing. I see you've been practicing, the man said, with a grin forming on his lips. Thunder crackled in the sky as lightning flared down from the heavens, briefly illuminating the scene. The light from the storm revealed the face of Dela's adversary, the grisly, heavily decayed face of her brother. Travis drew a hiss through clenched teeth. She dove in for another attack. Actually, it was a pretty interesting little tidbit of story. All right, now that we're done reading that, we should really head back and turn this in. I think I can get rid of that old forest because that is all the way back in Old Arcovia in the Undercity, if I remember right. See, for you. Correct. Praetorian Dudley. Okay. No, you. Yeah, Old Forest is in Old Arcovia, so we'll take that one off the book. All right. Okay, you're Douglas. Any progress with the Dermapteran? I've cleared out the field, you asked. I'm relieved to hear that, and that you've returned in one piece. Dermapterans should not be trifled with, especially in such numbers. I will speak to Captain Somer about sending some guards out along with some of the farmers. We will have that field cleaned up in no time. In the meantime, I was hoping you would hear me out on a more grave task. What is it? The Dermapteran hives are cyclical in nature. Every 7 years or so, they birth a new queen, which promptly proliferates their numbers and causes them to explode across the countryside. In the past, we would rally together and exterminate the queen while she was still young. But after the grim dawn, the Dermapterans were all allowed to thrive, and their queen has molted into a massive creature that spawns new Dermapterans by the dozen every day. She has to be destroyed, otherwise the insect will eventually run out of food and attack us in force. The queen is always guarded by two of her grand viziers, so you would have to acquire their pheromone glands to even enter her chamber. We know that the royal hive is somewhere out in the rotting croplands to the west of Homestead. After the way you've handled the infested fields, I am confident in your ability. Will you help us halt the Dermapteran reproductive cycle? I will gladly pull together all of our iron bits if you can pull this off. Sure, I'll slay the queen. All right, now, where is... Dela is over here somewhere. Not this way, though. Who are you? Weapon Master. Why do you have a quest for me? Guess I'll have to talk to you. Thank you for clearing out a farm. It's the best news I've heard in weeks. Found your diary. Oh, heavens, I hope you didn't read it. It's not proper to stick your nose into a lady's private scribblings. Thank you. I dropped it when we fled the farm. Figured the Dermapterans would have shredded it by now. Your secret is safe with me. Who's Lisa? That must be... hello, Mama was talking about you. She said you like to stick your nose in books that aren't yours. I found it and brought it back to your mom. Oh, well, that was very nice of you. Mama writes in there all the time. Take care, kid. Thank you for returning my diary to me. It might seem silly, but writing helps me relax, even now with the world as it is. That makes sense. And are you? No, you're not. Wonder what happened to the husband, because I don't see him here. Quartermaster, salvage dealer. Yeah, I actually do wonder what happened to the husband, because I really don't see him here, unless he's somewhere else. The weapon master looks over the supplies inside. It's a damn shame about the cannons. The place would feel a whole lot safer if we had a few of those beauties mounted up on the walls. What happened to the cannons? We had no choice but to abandon them on the road when the Imperials attacked us in force. Thankfully, the bastards don't know a thing about artillery. What if I recover them? Then I would call you insane. Treading into that area is nothing short of suicide. There's a reason we call it the conflagration now. It's overrun with ethereals. Even the very ground will cook you alive with ether fire. If you like living, stay out of that place. All right, just watch me. Did I just get myself another quest? I think I did. I think I read that already. All right, destroy the ethereal amalgamation, which we're going to anyway. It sounds like. Oh no, we're going to the amalgamation, but that's probably going to be somewhere in the conflagration. Words. There's a bunch of people out here. Who are you? Rob Holloway, Henry Elmsworth, Oliver. Oh, there's Oliver. I'm from Douglas at my farm is cleared of the infestation. Don't suppose I have you to thank for that. I hope it's good harvest. I'm not telling him. I'm talking to him about his life diary. Thank you for bringing us here. I admit I was resolved to die in that ditch when you found us, but I found a new purpose here in the field. These old hands may shake when they hold a sword. I can still use a rake just fine. So they're working on this bit of farmland here. Let's see. I think we've dealt with a good section of this. Like we missed a spot over there. Probably nothing important. It only looked like a corner. First, there's the farm where we found the diary. Oh, hi. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them in there. Well, there was a lot of them in there. Not so many now. What's this? Ruined Shrine. I've restored 10 devotion shrines. Oh, okay. Ah, the pets just wander in there without a care in the world. Well, that was more than just a bug. breaker rotworms. I feel like we have seen those before. Hey, where are we? All right. Oh, another enemy hero. And we just got some reputation with Homestead. I can see why Devil's Crossing was hoping to rely on Homestead for their food because the place is huge. They definitely were doing a lot of planting and growing there. Aggressive lift, full of scorching. That's a mouthful. That lamp is still lit. I'm pretty sure it's not the bug lighting it. Another farm. Black Legion, huh? Y'all are defending this. Or you're defending the road. Okay, yeah. I guess you are defending the road. Well, we might as well finish checking this place out. More materials. Little spot there don't seem to be able to get to. Oh, nothing beyond it, I guess. Well, there is, but we can't get to it from here. Okay. It got dark real quick, didn't it? You know, I haven't even stopped to pay attention if there's actually a day-night cycle in the game. I mean, I'm assuming there is some sort of day-night cycle. Okay, that's the other side of that. And back at Homestead. A lot of people to talk to. As you were. Got any stories from the front line? I hope you never have to meet the Polish spawn. They're depraved lunatics, traitors to humanity who worship the very beings that threaten to destroy us all. If you ever wondered if evil truly exists within the hearts of men, then look no further than the Bloodsworn. Okay? Probably good morning. But you. I've seen battlefield bodies flood, but I've never had to watch my friends and comrades were devoured by barbaric half-trolls. And now I'm hearing equally horrifying tales of the cult that spawned to the north. What has the world come to? I don't know.
Watch your back. Trust no one.
Been too long since I've had a proper uniform. The gear I stole from Cronley's bunch stank worse than an Arcovian boar. Did you used to be in the army? I've had a history with the Imperial forces, yes. Pissed off the wrong people, ended up being reassigned as a guard at Devil's Crossing. Guess that worked out for me, huh? The Black Legion wasn't asking many questions, though. They need everybody capable of swinging a weapon. I was working with the Black Legion. Captain Summer runs a tight ship, but I can't blame her. Hardly enough hands to go around for all that needs doing. Didn't see myself joining another settlement so soon, but the Legion has purpose, and I want to be there when they finally push back the enemy. Okay, so you were, I guess, originally from Devil's Crossing. Doesn't sound like you got along too well with people.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, actually, how about instead I give you some stuff?
See you around.
Yep, I will see you around. Well, it looks like we've managed to start clearing things out here. We certainly got more of the map. Those were big fields. And it looks like next time we get to head further afield and see what else we can discover. But until then, bye for now.